Hi Gems, welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I decided I need to work on my freestyles. I'm good with the inspo sets, but it's time to get with these freestyles and get this brain percolate. For a while now, I've been wanting to do these little cute chrome Frenchies. So to start it off, I have my pink and my black as the base to get this thing going. And I have these chrome powders that I got from Amazon, and y'all, when I tell y'all they gonna give y'all that mirror effect, they gonna give y'all that mirror effect. I'm gonna go in with my thin liner brush from Beetles, the long one. The black one is, I think, is the longest one. I be trying to dibble and dabble from the short one to the long one. I don't really know which one is working for me, so how about we just do both? I'm gonna go ahead and work my brush all through the gel polish to make sure it is saturated, because we don't want no streaks while doing this. Now, this all depends on what type of Frenchie you are going for. I usually like the deep Frenchies, but if you like the regular Frenchies, you could do that too. But with the deep Frenchies, you want to measure out how deep you want it to go, because you don't want some to be higher and some to be lower on the nail. It's going to look real wonky. Now that we have all that mapped out, let's get into actually drawing this. So to stabilize your hand, rest your pinky on your finger. It's going to do you justice. So you're going to start at the side wall of the nail. And once you see that you're getting towards the middle of the nail, that's when you want to start to curve it in. And you want it to meet up in the middle of that line that we drew. When you go to the other side, make sure you start off at the side wall too. Because if you just try to free ball it on the other side, one side is going to be in farther than the other side. And it's honestly going to defeat the purpose of us mapping this Frenchie out. After that, I'm going to just go ahead in and go over my lines one more time to thicken them up and make that line disappear at the top. Once we have got the hard part all squared away, now on to the easiest part. All you're going to do is take the gel polish brush and start painting the rest of the negative space. Because you don't want to use the liner brush to fill in all that space. It's definitely going to take too long. The only thing you're going to need the liner brush for is to get down in the corners, because the gel polish brush is kind of thick, so you can't really get into those teeny weeny corners on the side walls like how you would with a thin liner brush. Taking the chrome powder, you're going to dab a little bit on your finger and you're going to start to rub it all over the nail. You don't want to use the brush because it's going to make it come out really grainy. You want that reflective look? Get dirty and use those fingers. And a good thing with the matte top coat is also good for letting the French tip go on really smoothly. But also with doing the chrome, you don't have to worry about it sticking to the nail. And if it do, I have a little trick for y'all. The heat from your finger will allow the chrome to stick to the gel way better than it would with the brush. Because with the brush, you're literally just rubbing it on. And it's going to come off grainy because that's how it is in the container. Grainy. So your finger is the best way to go. Here's the little trick. So you can take your applicator sponge and just start rubbing at the nail. It's going to remove all that chrome and all those glitters from off of the base of the nail where you don't want it at. We just want the chrome to stick to the tip. This is literally like magic. You still can use acetone, but the bad thing about acetone that you could end up removing the chrome and it won't stick back to the nail. So I think this is the most safest way to go. So I wanted to do this set off the top of my head because I'm always doing inspo sets. I'm like, no, I need to open up my mind, open up my brain to some new ideas. So for the first nail, I wanted to do like a lava lamp bubble design. So I put 2 dots. One of them are bigger than the other ones. But then I had slowly realized when I started connecting them, I was like, these look a little funny and they don't look like lava lamp dots. They look like something else, if you know what I mean. Now with these particular designs, I did not want them solely just on the French tip. I wanted them to kind of come off the French tip, but then I also wanted the French tip to stand out. For the middle finger, I wanted to do some zebra print. So I honestly wanted to keep like print going on the nail. I really didn't want to add any charms because I didn't want to take away from the nail art. So with the zebra print, I just put my brush on the outside of the nail and just flicked it on in. I wanted the zebra print to just go across one side of the nail. I didn't want to go back and forth on the other side from the other side like how it usually be. So I was like, let me try something different. And I decided to bring it, kind of angle it over to the other side to where the nail doesn't look so empty. Always flip your hand over to check how the work look because sometimes it might look good from your angle but not the other side. When I would get my nails done at the nail shop, I swore this was the hardest design ever, but when I actually figured it out, it's not that bad. The infamous cheetah print. So to do this design, all you have to do is use the small part of your dotting tool and make half circles but don't connect it on both sides. So you're basically going to be making a circle, but you're not going to be connecting it all the way around. And you can add a few dots in there if you want to, or you could just do the little cheetah print. Let me know down in the comments, what is y'all go-to design? Because I know I always find myself doing a French tip. Always. I be trying to get out of y'all. I be trying. Keyword trying. Once I got down to this last finger, I was like, I do not know what to do. I really didn't know what to do. So I was like, Okay, so I was like, all right, let me start by just drawing some squiggles and see where that gets me. So that's where I decided to go. Put squiggles all over the nail because I wanted to stick with the whole print theme. I did not cure these nails until I got officially done with all the nail art. Now, if you're clumsy or if you have a clumsy client, I would advise that you cure it throughout each finger. Doing the inspo sets is really like copy and paste, but when you really have to do a freestyle and put your thinking cap on, it's a little harder. I find the freestyles with the acrylic, it's easier for me than a regular gel polish nail art type freestyle. So I would say practice on your nail art freestyles. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Y'all can follow my socials in the corner right there at the top. Let me know down in the comments, what is y'all favorite go-to nail art? Is it French tip? Is it V-cut? Let me know down in the comments because I want to know. I need to get on my shell a little bit more. I'm very diverse when it comes to doing other people's nails, but when it comes down to doing myself, I like to stick with what I know. So, to say all that, this is the final look. They are so pretty. Look at that chrome. It is chroming. I'm going to see y'all in my next one. Bye.